Morning, everybody. Welcome to your daily motivational huddle. So, I wanted to discuss permission, and I wanted to discuss the fact that you don't need anybody's permission to be who you want to be, to do what you want to do, and, oh, by the way, when you want to take control of your life. And what we do as human beings sometimes is we look for approval from others or direction or I need this. And sometimes there are cases where it's just lack of information, right? But I will tell you this, that you don't need anybody's permission to make the decision of when you want to make that commitment. Yeah, this is something that I've experienced throughout my life, whether it's in business or personal health, family, all those things, and you're making a decision. And I've caught myself where I'm, trying to ask for somebody's permission to be able to do something or go after something or be who I wanted to be or, adjust, some thinking as far as in regards to the people that are surrounding me and tiptoeing around things and walking on eggshell. I could tell you this right now, you should not be doing that at all. You should be doing what you need to do in order to live the life that you want to live and not looking for other people's approval to say, hey, you could go ahead and do that. If you have an idea, you have something that you want to go after it. Now, I'm saying that you got to have morals. Absolutely, you have to have morals. You have to do things with purpose that is going to make a positive impact on this world. So, yeah, if you're doing something negative, that doesn't mean it gives you the right to do what you want to do when it's going to be something that's going to be negative. But if it's going to be positive and it's going to be a positive impact on yourself, number one. Number two, it's going to be positive impact for those that you choose to be in your circle, your family, your friends, or whomever is in that circle. And it's going to make a positive impact on the world. Then you just need to go ahead and do it. All right. You're the one that's in control of this. You're the one that has the bigger picture and the bigger ideas in mind of what you want your life to look like. So make that happen. Do not ask for permission, though. Just go out and go do it. Let's have a big day. Morning, everybody. This is your daily motivational huddle. So I'm thinking, right? I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, and I've been reading and listening to things, and right now I've been reflecting on some of the information that I have received in certain aspects of my life. And it's interesting because you're going to get so much information, so many different opinions from other people, different perspectives, different experiences, and all that. And it is your job to filter that information. And what I mean by that is you have to take that information, you have to see how you can relate it to yourself and how you can relate it to your experiences and the things that you're going through and the things that you're going to go through. Because if you're trying to go after something or you're trying to go into a new industry or you're trying a new job or you're trying a new relationship, you have to, take similar experiences that other people have gone through and the information that's available to you, and you have to, filter through some of that and see what you're going to expect, and so that way you can, and expect, what's going to happen. And that way you're prepared, and it goes into your preparation. And the thing is that you have to do that with everything. Everything that you are going through in life, the information's out there. But you have to be cautious. You have to be careful with that information. You have to be careful. You have to be cautious of the opinion of others too. Because you'll fall back on maybe somebody that's gone through an experience, find out their opinion of that experience. And that doesn't mean that their opinion is really valid with what you're experiencing or what you're about to experience. So you have to really, really dissect the information. Too many times what people will do is they'll take that information and they'll just run with it. And the problem with that is it's still somebody else's opinion of that experience. And you have to be very, very cautious on that. Because I've taken opportunities that people told me, don't take that opportunity. Sometimes they were right. Sometimes they were completely way off mark. And, sometimes what they do is they compare their own inabilities and say, well, if I couldn't do it, you couldn't do it. And that's not the case. And you have to really, really be cautious and careful as far as with that information that you receive. So let's go have a big day. Let's go get it. And I'll see you guys. What's up, everybody? This is your daily motivational huddle. Question: can somebody really change? And I'm not talking about habits or, good habits or bad habits or good behavior or bad behavior. I'm talking about the inner guts of the individual. I'm talking about when you strip away all the bullshit, if you strip away all the things that make up that person as far as what you see on the outside, and you stripped it all away and you dove into the inner guts of that person, can they really, really change? And the answer is no. Because the driving factors of somebody and the things that the inner guts and the things that's been developed not only just for years, but they were given at basically at conception, can't change. It's impossible. And the reason being is because we all have purpose, we all have reasons, we all have driving factors and things that we want to go after and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, the inner guts, the inner side of us, and the true driving factor or motivation behind why we do what we do is something that just can't be changed, because it's that fire, it's that intensity that you bring, it's that animal instincts that you bring to the table when you want something so bad and you're willing to do anything and sacrifice anything for it. You cannot change that. And some people on the inside, it can be ugly. It can be really, really ugly. And that's okay, as long as you know how to harness it, you know how to control it, you know how to deal with it, you know how to, it can't affect certain things as far as in your life. But ultimately, though, when you look at it at the end of the day, it doesn't change. So the thing is the best thing to do is to accept it. And then once you accept it, you acknowledge it, what you need to do is you need to find ways to control it. And that way you're controlling it and it's not controlling you. So you have to really, really understand this about yourself, and you have to understand this about other people, because then this is how you're able to select who you want in your circle and who you don't want in your circle. So let's have a big day. Let's go out there. Let's go get it today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. This is your daily motivational huddle. Have you ever thought about what you need to do? Do you think too much? Do you overthink? Do you overanalyze? And then that stops your performance? Of course it does. See, when you get to a high level, okay, when you put in the preparation that you need to put in what you want to do with your life and the things that you're trying to accomplish and the career that you've chosen, you need to get to the point when you just don't think. And a lot of people don't get that concept. A lot of people overthink this, overanalyze this, overdo that. I look at my staff as far as in the business that I'm in, and I tell them, when you're about 5 months in, you've worked enough deals and you've seen enough customers, enough situations at that point that you've done more than what that customer's ever going to see or do as far as on their side. So you should know how to handle it. I mean, yeah, there's going to be different little things, a little tidbits, and little tweaks and little adjustments, but I'm talking about just for the raw, just point blank, this is how we do things, this is how you handle this, and you should be able to do it. And the reason being is because you have the experience, you have the work and the preparation, especially the way that we do things as far as with our training and the investment that we put into our people and the constant, going over the same thing over and over again. But, you do that because you need the repetition, right? And the repetition is about the preparation. And the thing is that you put the prep in, and you don't have to think when it comes down to it. When you get that, objection, or you get that roadblock, or you get that wall that's right in front of you, as far as you know how to handle it, you know what to do, and you don't have to think because it's out of instinct. It's out of that preparation and that work that you already put in prior. And the thing is that some people just still stop and they think. And then it just doesn't come off naturally. It doesn't come off instinctively. So therefore, it's just, it jams everything up and it bobbles it all up. And then you're just not able to to close the deal, or you're not able to get what you need to get accomplished. And I'm here to tell you, stop thinking. You know what to do. If you've been where you're at for a while and you put in the work and the preparation, you put the hard work as far as, being prepared as far as for what that is, you shouldn't have any issues. Stop thinking. That is what the true high performers do. They don't think. They just go out there and do it because they've done the work. The work is already done. You don't have to put in any more work when you're at that point. Just keep pushing. Make little tweaks, adjustments here and there, okay? But overall, though, you know what to do. So let's go out there. Let's have a big day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. This is your daily motivational huddle. I'm here to tell you that sometimes you're going to fall off your routine. Sometimes you're not going to go to the gym like you're supposed to. You're not going to eat the way that you're supposed to. You're not going to, follow your process, whatever that may be in your place of business. Or you may fall off as far as in, some type of family activity that you typically do on Friday nights or Saturday nights or, whatever that may be. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay. It's okay that happens. It happens to everybody, even the superhumans and the super athletes out there. The Michael Jordans and obviously rest in peace, but Kobe Bryant. And if you do any research on any of these superhumans, it will tell you that sometimes we fall off our routine. The best of the best, what makes the best of the best, the people that are superhumans, what really makes them that is the frequency or the unfrequency that it doesn't happen. They don't fall off the routine. But there's still going to be a percentage that you're just not going to be in your routine, that you're going to get up a little too late or you're going to oversleep or whatever the case is. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay. You got to hold yourself accountable, but don't beat yourself up over it. Just learn from it and move on. It happens to me. I sometimes get knocked out of my routine, or I don't go to the gym and lift weights like I should, or, do cardio or something like that. And something like that happens. I try to limit how many times it happens because, I want to do those activities and do my routine on a frequent basis. But, sometimes if I'm not going to be as frequent about it, it's, because, something comes up and I miss a day, it is what it is. I just move on from it. I learn from it. And then I just try to not try to make sure that the next time it happens is not for a while. So I'm just trying to tell you, it's just, you got to learn from those things, but at the same time, you can't beat yourself up over it. You got to move on, and you got to continue to plug away, and you got to make the most out of every single day. So just let's have a big day today. Let's have a big weekend, and I'll see you guys next week on Monday.